Western Massachusetts. It's Monday night, 10 p.m., and you know what that means. It's time for hardcore music on the radio. This is Screaming for Change on WXOJ-LP 103.3 FM Northampton, Valley Free Radio. Let's go. Hardcore most definitely does rule. That was 7 seconds. I'm John, your host, and this is Screaming for Change Radio on Valley Free Radio. That track was off 7 seconds, Socially Effed Up demo. I'm sure you noticed the sound quality. Super fun. 1980. So a little more raw than some of the later 7-second stuff. Definitely worth checking out the Socially Effed Up demo, 3 Chord Politics, the Blast from the Past EP, and that other release, Committed for Life 7-inch. Really, really awesome. And even if you don't like 7 seconds, worth checking out kind of where they started out in Reno, Nevada. So this episode is going to be a different one and a pretty fun one, because basically what I did, I went through my MP3 collection and I picked out only stuff that isn't on streaming. Again, you know I've done this before if you're a regular listener, but this time around I didn't actually preview any of the stuff. So some of it is versions of songs that I haven't listened to in a while. Some of it is stuff that I just haven't listened to in quite some time. So I'm pretty pumped. It's all stuff that's not on streaming. I really, some of the tracks I picked just because in my mind I could think of it. Obviously, Hardcore rules. I know that off the top of my head. I'm going to go into Bad Brains' Riot Squad next, but it's the PVC pressing version of Rock for Light, which, if you know the lore, you know the speed got changed for the version that is or was on streaming. So this one's a little bit different. And after that, most of the stuff that I picked is, I looked at releases, I was like, oh man, I haven't listened to this in a while. And then I just went by song titles. So does that mean it's possible I play the worst song on a record? Yes, it does, if I was intrigued by the title. So we're going to see how things go. Like I said, we're going right into Bad Brains' Riot Squad. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. More information at screamingforchangeradio.com. ScreamForChangeRadio.com. You just heard the track Reckoning Day from Worcester, Massachusetts' Bane, and we had Bad Brains with Riot Squad before that. So this version of Reckoning Day was released on the 10 Years Plus 7-inch, which had like a little cupcake on it, and it was 2 songs. It was this song and a Bjork cover, the song Enjoy. My memory must be wrong about this, or what I'm looking at online must be wrong. To my memory, I'm pretty sure I got this at the show. It was like the 10-year anniversary of Bane being a band. But on Discogs, it says that this originally came as a CD in a 7-inch sleeve, and you got a redemption code to write for the 7-inch, and it was out of 450. I also am pretty sure that I since then have sold this 7-inch. But if I remember correctly, which you should be skeptical of because it seems like I'm already misremembering, but I thought that Reckoning Day was like the first, recorded output of Bane, potentially. Like that they were putting, hey, here's the first song that we recorded, and also here's a cover to celebrate us being a band for so long. I do have the Bane demo on MP3, and that song is on it, so maybe I'm remembering correctly, maybe I'm misremembering. Who cares? Doesn't matter. From here we're gonna stay in Massachusetts. We're gonna go back to a band I'm pretty sure I played the last time I did a non-streaming episode. One of my favorite Boston hardcore bands. If you listen to hardcore a lot, you know that's a bold statement, especially given the band that I'm going to say. This is the band Blank Stare. I got to see them a ton of times, and they were always awesome, and they were super straight edge. And this 7-inch, I believe it's self-titled, but the track I picked is White Corpse. I always appreciate when people are reflective about race, and when this came out, you know, I was like in school for education, and these types of issues were really kind of central to my career inspiration and trajectory. So just a really aggressive 7-inch, 3 songs about white culture and racism. And it's really great. So if you get a chance to check the 7-inch out, it's awesome. Their whole discography is awesome. So shout out to Blank Stare. Once again, this is White Corpse from Blank Stare on Scream for Change Radio.
Open up your fucking
Screaming for Change Radio.com. You just heard the track Below Us All from the band Batter Up. You heard Coke Bust covering Youth of Today's Slow Down. You heard Chain of Strength with Never Understand, and that was the 7-inch version. And then we started off with Blank Stare with White Corpse. I feel like I was yapping a lot in that last block. I'm just going to be quick here. So I know Coke Bust are playing like an anti-ice show, I think in New York. I probably should have checked that before. Pretty easy to find online, but very cool band. Batter Up, I don't know a lot about. I bought their demo CDR at a show I saw them at, probably at like the Wallingford VFW or something. And I don't know. I always really enjoyed that CD, so I threw that on there. The Chain of Strength one. So Chain of Strength, I've heard people on like hardcore podcasts who I imagine are a bit older than me who argue about, oh, the 7-inch recording is better, like the CD version, blah, blah, blah. And it's an argument that I feel like I've heard rehashed a bajillion times across various media. I literally just heard the 7-inch version of these songs. I downloaded them off SoulSeek, which is crazy that SoulSeek still works, but shout out SoulSeek. And that was the first time I had listened to that track. I think it's cool. I definitely like grew up listening to the CD, like the collected CD version of all the Chain of Strength tracks, and they're a band that I like. I know they get a little bit of hate, and I do enjoy the all the hate they get in the Straight Edge book. It's pretty funny. But yeah, no, I like that. I like when stuff sounds a little gross. And I can understand why some people prefer that to the remixed versions on the CD. And yeah, that's it for that block. We're gonna move a little. What's this next block called? I tried to group these somewhat sonically together. I don't really know what I was thinking in this one. I think it's supposed to be like a little bit of a heavier block. But yeah, this is a little bit of a heavier block. So we're going to jump into Carry Nation with the track Face the Nation, and a shout out to Andy Crespo and Electric Eye Records, where you can pretty much always find sick hardcore records that you're not going to find anywhere else in person. Support brick and mortar record stores. I grabbed this 7-inch from him and was pretty stoked about it. So once again, Carry Nation, Face the Nation. This is Screaming for Change Radio. Enjoy.
up. Best.
Thanks for tuning in to Screaming for Change Radio on Valley Free Radio, based out of Florence, Massachusetts. That block, we had First Blood from California with the track Drown. That's off their first release. I think it was just called the demo. Before that, you got Frenzy with Red Throne. Frenzy featuring member of Wasteland and No Trigger. Shout out Brad. Before that, you got Crossed Out, The Legends, with the track Crown of Thorns. Before that, you had Chorus of Disapproval, Addiction to Disease, and we started that block off with Carry Nation, Face the Nation. Again, all stuff that's not on streaming, all stuff that maybe should be on streaming, but hopefully that block was pretty fun. I'm just going to keep it rolling here with the band Black Ships from Canada. They played Western Mass a couple times. My old band Helping Hand got to play with Black Ships twice, which is kind of funny. Played at Old Flywheel. This is off of their Omens release, and the track is called Pestilence. The superior death threat. One word, death threat. I like Connecticut Death Threat. I'm not trying to be a hater, but that band is not on streaming at all. So again, Death Threat. I buy, therefore I am. You know I'm a sucker for some political hardcore. Before that, we got Youth Attack, recording artists, Cult Ritual with the track Clean Conscience. They were around for a while at a time. Got to see them play. They were fun. And we started off with Black Ships with the track Pestilence. From here, we're going to move to a crustier hardcore section, D-beat. I guess this one's kind of all over the place. We're going to Boston, though. We're going with the band Brain Killer with the track Sterile Living. Check it out.
Go
I bought the Charles Bronson discography CD at the first hardcore show I ever went to. And it's like 100 something songs, and I think it's a double CD, I'm pretty sure. And Charles Bronson absent from streaming, that's fine. You should buy some Charles Bronson records. You just got Chicago and Sick of OJ from Charles Bronson. Before that, Bruce Banner. I don't know what it is about this record, but these tracks just always stick in my head. That's Nostalgia, but it's pronounced Nostalgia, I'm pretty sure, in the in the chorus. And then Sterile Living from Brainkiller. From here, we're gonna jump into a little friendcore block. I'm gonna let the party responsible for this project remain anonymous, I think, because I don't know that they, given their current musical endeavors, that this is something that they probably think about all the time. But this is Christina Aguilera. Yep, Christina Aguilera with the Token Animal song off the Christina Aguilera demo. Yeah, well, we got 4 tracks coming up. Just one from Christina Aguilera, though. So enjoy the Token Animal song.
inside! Stuck on hold! Leaving blood to get us stuck and go! Stuck on shit! This is fucked on blood! With the brilliant stuff! The man on the side! Fire inside! Fire on the wall! Fire fucking ass! I'm fucking down so far! Getting so out! Every day! Get off the info! With the fire! my way! Lockdown blood! The real world is life! The ritual is life! I've been hurt to blood! I've been hurt to blood! The ghost is the cycle that never has your thought!
That was pretty sick, right? Scream for Change, radio.com. You just got the band Confines with Downward Harmonization. Shout out to Andrew, who's been in a lot of other awesome bands too. Solid dude. Before that, you got Code Red with the track Posy. Shout out Ryan Pitts. Before that, you got Cut Up, All's Well That Ends Well. Shout out to Ian. And then, like I said, we started off with Christina Aguilera. Shout out, anonymous shout out. From here, second to last little block of tracks. 3 bands not particularly related to one another at all, but we're going to start with Crispus Attucks with the track Convenience Kills. I believe the record's called Kill the Teacher. Don't do that. And Crispus Attucks was the first casualty of the American Revolution at the Boston Massacre. He was a black man. And yeah, cool thing to pull for your band name.
You come and spill, you burn your record ruins. Now you fight another day. Actions used, the words exchanged, and idle promises. Words don't fit, shots on check. You got nothing more to say. Music is not a weapon for you. We are not the next great army. People looking for the beat you. I can only make myself entertainment and revolution. The price of freedom is your song. Inaction gets fashion, you get sour. Some things are crazy and that's all. Music's not a weapon for you. We are not the next great army.
Cleveland. Shout out to Tony, just because Tony loves Cleveland so much. That was the H100s. Don't ask me how I am. Before that, we were in Japan with the Jelly Roll Rockheads, with Go, No Reason. Every time I hear about that like stupid pop, country, rap, whatever, big tattoo guy, Jelly Roll, I just think about the Jelly Roll Rockheads. I know they're not the first musical group to be called Jelly Roll something, but they're, they are in my heart. And like I said, Crispus Attucks started that block off. Up next, I have the band I Object with Friendship is the F Word. Shout out to Jesse Sains from Command and Hoax. We drove in his minivan once to see I Object play at the ABC No Rio with Good Clean Fun. And from Western Mass, that's about a 3-hour drive. And we were the last two, I believe. They wrote 149 and 150 on our hands, and then the show sold out. And we might have missed I Object. I also got to play with that band at the Cambridge Elks Lodge Hardcore Stadium show with the Prowl and maybe Out Cold. Some ridiculous photos from that show. Great venue. But anyway, I Object. Friendship is the F Word, and this is off the first 2 years compilation.
Words are coming out, but not really. I'm just trying to pass the time. The dead silence is just too comfortable, and saying who we really feel is so unlikely.
I'm the way now.
Say how we really feel.
Today, not today.
Today's been a bad day.
again. If logic meant something, I must be nothing. Holding you here, nothing to fear. Broken, not finished. My world of difference. I'll make that mistake and drive myself for your sake. Your sake. Forever seems awfully short sometimes. Holding the world on my own. Forever is now my never. Remember me when you're down. Not down. Not down. Not down. Yeah. I'll be thinking of you.
ScreamingForChangeRadio.com. You just got Japan's Death Side with Burning Spirit. You got Western Mass's Hallraker with Recession. And we started off with I Object with the track Friendship is the F Word. We are at the end of our night. Somehow, once again, flying through awesome hardcore. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Monday evening or whatever time and day it is if you're listening to this on Mixcloud or now on YouTube. If you didn't know we're on YouTube now, that might be a more convenient way for people to listen. So whether it's Mixcloud or YouTube or terrestrial radio, I thank you for supporting Screaming for Change. You can get more information at screamingforchangeradio.com. We're going to close with a little peace punk to outro today's episode. You might know them from Tub Thumping, but Chumbawamba, their first LP, their first 7-inch, the Revolution 7-inch, which this track is off of, are classics of the genre. It seemed like a pretty chill way to close out our night. So this is Chumbawamba with the track Liberation. I hope that each and every one of you has a better week.